Hello, hello, hello. Everybody look at my kitty's butt. Yep, the blue light came on and there comes the kitty. Hi, Harry. Go away. I just fixed that camera. I did. I just fixed it. I'm going to let the fat man hug you. I'm going to let him touch you. Here he comes. He's coming to get you. Look at him. Look at him on face.
Too much crap. All right. Got to get in here. All right. Hi there. Ah. Almost.
All right.
He's squishy though.
And we've got everything all discombobulated again.
Sorry. Big plates.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Plates.
That's totally.
That's totally.
All right, guys. I think we're back to quasi-normal. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I decided not to have a sale this week. Yep. I said I'm just not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Mostly because, well, there are just way too many sales. And I am sailed out. I know. So, we're going to hang out for a little bit, see if anybody else shows up. If not, I'm going to go through this really quick, let everybody know what's going new into the store, and then, what they can get and what my deal is for the week. And then I'm going to hang this up. By the way, I have 499 subscribers currently. I need one more, just one more, and it needs to be an organic one. I need one more subscriber to hit 500, and then I'm going to give some stuff away. Yep. Hello, Tanya. Welcome. And hello to all of you lurkers. I love you guys too. Did you really let somebody guilt you into changing your name? Girly. All right, let me look over here. There. Catch up with me. There we go. And he's back. No. Good gravy, kitty. All right, 10 is my magic number. Yay! Hi, Curly. I know. He has not been on this desk all day. The minute that blue light came on, he looked up, saw him, like, oh, I must be required on the desk now. Quit licking, people. All right. So there's 5 or 6 of you live in the box, and there's 5 or 6 of you that are lurking, and I'm good with that. So what I'm here for is to just very quickly show you what I have going into the shop this week, what is live, and to tell you what's going on. There is a coupon live in my shop for 20% off of your entire sale of $15 or more. Don't forget, you also get your ticket in the drawing for every $10 you spend. Now Harry's over there tormenting Gigi. So I want to show you guys what I got. Hello, JD. So where should we start? Let's start with this one. Okay. So the first thing that's going into the shop is this one right here. And I'm opening it because I have no idea how many are in here. I just know that I put them, in the packages. I didn't list them yet, but. All right, so I have these tags. Now, they make the camera flip out, so you keep my hand in front of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 large tags, 2 red, 2 blue, 2 gold, give or take. Turn those over because the camera frits out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of the little ones. So that's 26 tags all together. Those are going into the shop. They got that pretty little edge on them. And I'd give you a little more detail on these guys, but the truth is they really make the camera freak out. So we're not going to freak the camera out right now. But they are that really nice hologram paper, and they do have some pretty edge details on them and a little stitch, little serpentine stitch on there. So those are going into the shop. Whew. All right, just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope, just you guys. Okay, so the next thing that's going into the shop, or that's actually currently in the shop, is the new journal that I just finished. I'll real quick kind of flip through this, give you guys an idea what it looks like inside. And as always, you know, they all come tied up pretty. I gotta make them tidy, you know. Hi, cat. So they all come in looking pretty. And this is all based on these Dylusions canvases that I got. So you've got lots of tags and tucks and lots of blank page to be able to write on. So we'll do this one real quick. And for some reason, I just thought, you know, it needs to be simple on the trim. So I just went with the Rick Rack. Of course, we got to do him. Phenomenal. I'm going to be sad to see him go. It's too cute. Okay, then, you know, a couple more tags here. We're getting the big pocket back here. Some more tags. And on the back of all of my tags, they're either lined like this in the appropriate matching color, or they're like, see, that one's red, or they are graph paper or something like that, something you can actually write on. So that's it all the way through. I just kind of tried to mix up the colors and keep it in that bright form. Lots and lots of writing space. I didn't want to take up too much of the writing space in this one. So that's it. This one's listed in the shop for $34.99 because I didn't want to do the free shipping because I'm mean. I know, right? Yeah, go ahead. All right, we'll go ahead and put this one back in the bag. So that's in the shop this week. What else did I get in the shop this week? Well, I got all that vintage lace cut down. So we will start with this one right here. This is that string of appliques. I cut them down into pieces. There's 3 pieces in each pack. So those are going into the shop. The next one going into the shop is this one right here. And it looks like this. I believe all of these are 18-inch pieces because of the fact that it was old. This is a yard. This is the longer, thinner lace, which I don't have a sample of. Yes, I do. No, I don't. But that's in there. Get out of my bag. Go away, go away. Also in there is going to be these two, which is this one here. This is an 18-inch piece as well. And this is 18 by 4. And the other one that's here is this one. And this one is right here. And that's an 18-inch piece on that one as well. It looks just like that. Now, all of the laces have been washed, measured, and cut. Okay, so they're all hand washed. Unfortunately, due to the nature of, you know, where I get my stuff from, estate sales, thrift stores, yard sales, that type of stuff, guys. I can never guarantee whether or not it comes from, pet hair or anything like that. But I do take every precaution that I possibly can here in the house. Most of the stuff never comes in other than like when I'm showing it, it stays out there. So the other things that I have is this one here, and it looks like this. 18-inch piece on this one as well. Now, I did not list this with the vintage, and the reason is I'm not so sure. At first I thought it was vintage. I'm not so sure that it's vintage anymore. I'm thinking it may be a little more modern and it may be tea stained. And I say that because when I washed it, it faded out a little bit. And I don't know if that's just dirt coming out of it or if it just faded, but the color's not extremely consistent under the light. So I believe this may be tea dyed and it may be a little more modern. So I did not list it with the vintage. This is vintage. This is also going to be in the shop. And this is also going to be in the shop in 18-inch pieces. There's also two other pieces that are going in. One is this pink and white one here from the 80s. And then this is that little handkerchief. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show this to you. So once this was hand laundered, there was really no way to save this other than to turn it into a book cloth. So that's what I've done. It's now a book cloth. So it has the tissue paper on the back. So this will work on a book or something if you want to use it on a book cover or something. It is on the light, so you can sew through it if you want to. But I did take the time to put it on a book cloth. There was also an edge here. Let me see if I can find which edge it was. I believe it's this edge right here where this actual piece was coming off completely. So I went ahead and got some vintage thread that I have, and I just stitched this back on carefully so that it matched the rest as closely as possible. So that's going to be in the shop as well. And these are all going to be listed in the shop. Under vintage lace 1 through 10. So if you want to search for them, they're in vintage lace 1 through 10, and they're listed in there. So if you're interested in any of these, that's where they're at in the shop. Okay, everybody go away. Everybody go away. There you go. Okay. So the other thing that I'm putting in the shop this week is some fabric. I have cut some fat quarters out, and I have some of those going into the shop. I have some more of this going into the shop. Some of the gold tie-dyed batiste. I have some of the gold and red that we had left over from Christmas, just before Christmas. This is going into the shop. I am putting this in the shop. Guys, this is gorgeous. Can you see that? Helps if I look at my camera. So I've got this going into the shop in fat quarters. That's going in. And then the red Asian silk and the black. So both of these are going into the shop as well. So you're going to get 4 new fabrics, and the fabrics are listed under more fat quarters. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Paper, scissors, vacation. Oh, my. How we doing? All right. So that's what I'm putting in the shop. And there might be a few other things in there. You just have to kind of look around. You guys know you got to go in there and look around, look through my listings, see what I have because of the way that I buy. I do have some pieces that are kind of small like this, and I'm thinking about putting some of them together, like maybe in like 3 or 4 inch strips instead of selling like a strip pack for people that just want to do like pockets and flips. So I'll be listing those. And I think, do I sink? No, I swim. I think that's pretty much it for what's going in the shops. We've got some tags, we've got some fat quarters, got lots of vintage lace going in. There is a sale in the shop. You get 20% off of your purchase of $15 or more, excluding shipping. Oh, and everybody who purchases, and by the way, that's only good until tomorrow at midnight. So everybody that purchases um, during the sale gets a sheet of stickos, camouflage heart stickers, brand new. I'm giving these away. So I have lots of them. So that's going to be the free gift for anybody who purchases today before midnight tomorrow. Okay, that's it, guys. That's all I got. That's all that's going new into the shop this week. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm out of stuff. Also, anything that was in sale last week that you were looking for that I have still will be added back into the inventory. I think there's still a couple of Seven Gypsies book covers in there. There's lots of lace in there. Other than that, I think everything else is listed. You just have to kind of go in and look through, because sometimes when a listing shows just this fabric, it doesn't mean that all of this isn't in there too. You just have to kind of look through the listings, guys. You know, like regular browsing. Let's see. Oh, I'm also going to be offering some book cloth in the store. So some of these scraps that I have that are a little smaller like this, if I can get them down to 9.5 by 11, if they're big enough to make a 9.5 by 11, I'm going to make 9.5 inch by 11 inch book cloths. And that's plenty of book cloth for you to be able to cut off pieces to use to put on the spines of your books without having to make the book cloth yourself. That being said, look for those in the shop because I will be adding them. Somebody asked me if I would do that, so I will be adding some of those into the shop for you guys. That's it. That's it. That's all I got, guys. Might not know. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you guys know the drill. My store address should be floating around in here someplace. Kennedy, don't burn yourself, child. YouTube is drunk.
Kennedy era. Somebody just happened. They just talking over.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Also, look for more fat quarters because I do have more fabric over there. I just haven't gotten it pressed and put it in yet. And a couple more paper packs. I'll be doing some more paper packs in the next week. So those will be going in, and I have some other bits and pieces that are going to be going in this. So here's where I'm at. I have 499 subscribers. Looks like probably tomorrow or Monday I'll be doing my giveaway. So if you want to get those last couple of entries in, at this point, the only way to get any more entries is either go back and answer the questions that you haven't answered, or you can get those bonus entries shopping in the shop. No purchase necessary to participate, but you can get extra tickets by making a every $10 purchase you make in the shop. That's it, guys. Does anybody have any questions for me? Because all this stuff is currently listed in the shop under more fat quarters and vintage lace 1 through 10. And these tags are not listed, but they're going to get put in right now. And they'll be in a tag lot all by themselves. And they'll say tags. So if you go into the shop and you're looking for fat quarters, just go up to the search bar and put in fat quarters, and it will bring up 2 listings of fat quarters. My regular fat quarters that I carry all the time, including the petites, and then the special fat quarters that I have for the Asian silks. Again, I have currently in stock, I have 4 of the red petite and 4 of the red silk, 2 of the black, 2 of that Parisian, Tudor floral, 2 of the red and gold. I'm adding in 1 more of the Batiste into the Batiste listing. And then I have probably 4 to 6 of each of the laces that I'm currently putting in. So all these vintage laces, there's between 4 and 6 pieces of each of these. This is not listed with the vintage laces. This is in with the wide laces, ladies. Because as I said, I'm not sure. It looks vintage, it feels vintage, but it almost feels like it's tea dye. So I've listed it with the regular laces. Because, you got to be fair about these things. That's it. That's all I have. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the red button for me and subscribe. Then like me. Ring my bell and share me with all your friends. Because I got lace and trims and fabrics and paper and book cloth and all kinds of stuff. So till the next time, guys. Bye-bye.